Today, I want to talk about some things that I have been loving. A classic favorites video. It is so spooky stormy outside. So recently, I have not been so makeup focused. I have talked about this a little bit on my channel and on Instagram stories and TikTok, and I found myself falling in love with new ways to wear complexion products. I have a few complexion products that I just feel have made me feel so much more fresh and young looking. I do have a full review, wear test, and all of that if you would like to check it out. The Merit, the Uniform Tinted Sunscreen. I have been loving this as a girly on the go recently, being too busy to, do a full face of makeup. I have been loving products like this, and I feel like Merit really knocked it out of the park. I really wasn't expecting to love this the way that I do, because for one thing, sunscreen products tend to really break me out, like really badly, and this does not. And it wears beautifully outside, it wears beautifully when I sweat. And I am in the shade 28. It is my perfect match. I would say I'm in between an NC15 to NC20 right now, leaning more towards NC20. The next complexion product should be of no surprise to you that I'm talking about it today. It is the Jones Road Just Enough Tinted Moisturizer. Again, just like the Merit, I have a full review, wear test, and everything on this. Helen is scared from the storms, and I was holding her, and now I have tiny, razor thin Pomeranian hairs stuck all in my makeup. You can apply this, your sunscreen, and this over it, and it wears beautifully together. But by itself, hands down, my favorite tinted moisturizer. For one thing, it is so long wearing, even outside, sweating outside, working out, being near water. The performance is so crazy to me. It not only looks beautiful on the skin, by the way, if you're not familiar, I do have dry, sensitive, breakout prone skin. It does not make me break out, it does not cling to my dryness, and it looks good all dang day. And I'm in the shade Ivory. It is the perfect match for my skin. Again, I am in between the NC15 and NC20. This has a natural finish. If I want a little bit more of a dewy finish with less coverage, something that's gonna last me all day though, MAC Studio Radiance Face and Body. This is what I'm wearing today. I just wanted an extra little glow. I was feeling a little tired, run down, not feeling well. The weather's got my joints hurting, making me feel fatigued. So I just wanted an extra radiance about me, and Studio Radiance. And I am in the shade C1. This is my perfect shade right now. I love MAC Face and Body. And by the way, you guys should be proud of me. I still don't like the feeling of complexion products on my fingers and in my hands, but I have been applying all of these with my hands, and I love the way they look applied to my hands. I have not touched my beauty blender in probably a month, even for concealer, which we're about to get into. Classic, beautiful, wears all day long, looks great when you sweat, it doesn't break up, it's wonderful. Let's talk about the concealer. Ooh, that has changed the game for me. I talked about how I apply it in my mature skin makeup video, which by the way, I'm 36. I got sent this in PR and I didn't feel like pulling out my concealer. I was like, I'll just try this for the day. And it has been my go-to concealer recently. It is the IT Cosmetics Do It All Radiant Concealer Multivitamin Plus Serum. I am in the shade Ferrous Neutral 110. It is so stunning, and I apply it with the IT Cosmetics concealer brush. Wonderful. I don't even touch my beauty blender. I will apply it. All of my cream products are on my face, which I talk about in my mature skin video. If you would like to see that, I will also link that below. This concealer moves with my skin, does not look crepey, it doesn't get into my fine lines, looks amazing. You can even apply with the little applicator here. I've done that quick way when I don't have my brush on hand, but this is so beautiful, and I take it right underneath my nose where I'm having redness right now. It is absolutely beautiful, wears beautifully all day, does not cake, crease, nothing. This has also changed the game for me. I have always, like I'm sure most of you, used a setting spray at the end or in between your complexion products throughout your makeup process. My friend Alex has launched something absolutely changed how I apply my makeup. The Dream Labs Eternal Priming Water. Now, Alex was also on Glam Masters when I was on Glam Masters. He was the runner-up, which I truly believe he should have won. He is now Lizzo's makeup artist. He has won Makeup Artist of the Year this year. He is an incredible makeup artist. And you have got to go to his Instagram and listen to the backstory of Dream Labs. It is a beautiful story. He is a beautiful human being. This is not a setting spray. This is a prep priming product. What you do is you take this, apply it to a cotton pad in sweeping motions, especially if you have oily skin. Now I have dry skin, but this still is amazing for my skin. Apply in sweeping motions with your cotton pad. Let it dry completely before you start putting your complexion products on and the rest of your makeup. You will not need to use a setting spray. The way your makeup looks after you have used this, from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, and I have used this with several complexion products, several foundations, several tinted moisturizers. I've tried it with pretty much everything. This makes every single complexion product look so beautifully. Alex killed it with this. Now let's get into some color products, but it's not just like, oh, I think this is pretty. I want to talk about how I apply it. Merit's Flush Balm in Postmodern. I think it is the perfect shade to create a sun-kissed type of cheek. And I even take it a little across my forehead, which is what I'm wearing today. And what I like to do is only apply it to the apples of my cheeks. I have been all about just applying my blush, and I talked about this in my mature skin video, right at the center of my apples of my cheeks, and I feel like I look so much younger, so much more fresh and awake than taking it all the way up or just applying the blush here. Now listen, blush placement is different for everybody, so if you like applying it like draping, which is great. I felt like when I was younger, draping was beautiful on me. I didn't have the crepey skin. Like my under eyes are just a little sunken in more than they used to be and dry. So when I apply blush on the outer edges, it really enhances the darkness because it creates a shadow. So just applying the blush right here and a little on the bridge of the nose, I feel like I look so much more fresh. When I have on my eyelids is this one product, nothing else. And I feel like this is what the Urban Decay liquid eyeshadows that they recently launched were shooting for, and I just forgot how good this product was because Jones Road sent me their Travel Makeup Kit 2.0, which I'm loving right now, which could be a favorite. I posted about it on Instagram, did a whole look with it. If you would like to see it, you can follow me on Instagram at I'm Mallory Brooke. But it is the Jones Road Sparkle Wash in Gilded. Apply a thin layer of this and you have glossy lids that last all day, that do not crease. It does not feel dry. It literally, and I will apply this with my finger and make sure it's blended out to where it just looks like a really beautiful light sheen on my lids. It is so stunning. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't like feel drying or, you know, it doesn't get crusty like a lot liquid eyeshadows like this will do. Look at this, and then you blend it out. Look at that gloss. That's what my eyelids look like. It's just a smaller surface area, so it's hard to see, but look at that. Isn't that stunning? I got sent this mascara. I didn't have high hopes. I like my Rare Beauty mascara. I love my M Cosmetics mascara. I also love Hourglass Caution. I love YSL Lash Clash. Like I have my roster of mascaras that I love and can lean on that don't smudge, flake, which is really important to me because I have hooded lid. I just took a chance. This is the Sochi Waterproof Tubing Mascara. Let's talk about it. It gives you such long, beautiful lashes without it being drying. This formula does not dry up. It's glossy, but you can build volume. I really like the thin, wispy, lengthy looking lashes right now. This mascara, it is waterproof. It does not come off in tiny little gross tubes. It kind of just comes off all at once, but it doesn't smear. I can't explain it. Applicator that's kind of fluffy, soft. You can get definition, but you can build volume with it. I love it. I also love that it's square because for once I don't have my mascara rolling everywhere, and I don't have the setup that I used to have, which was a desk and lights and everything just all there. So I am a girly applying her makeup in the bathroom. I haven't done that in years, like since high school. There's a lot of inconveniences, and so I appreciate a square package like this. Lip pencils. I've been loving the lip liners, and I got sent these a while ago, but I've kind of just now delved into wearing them. Merit the Signature Lip Liners. I've talked about these recently, okay? These are not your like perfectly cut lip liners. These are like, you can look in the car and do this, and they're like glossy and sheer, and you can go like this, ooh, 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 and then smudge it out, and it looks perfect. It is more of like what I thought that the Rhode lip, whatever those were, oh my god, they're terrible. I hate to say it, they are terrible. Like, I had such high hopes. They don't last on me whatsoever. These last. The shade that I'm wearing is Sportif. I've just lined my lips, and they come with a sharpener, so if you want more precise application, you can sharpen the product. But I will just line my lips just quickly like that with Sportif, smudge that, then right over. Oh my god, the hype is real. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. This is the YSL lip oil in the shade 01, but it's like something thunder. Okay, it just looks like something I would never ever pick up or gravitate to. It is a purple lip oil with like pink and gold shimmers, but what it does is it interacts with your own chemistry, so it creates your perfect like warmth lip shade. So this with Sportif, to me, is like my perfect, I don't have to think about it. It looks good with all of my makeup looks, smoky eyes to what I'm wearing now, which is barely any makeup. It is such a stunning lip combo. I need you to try this lip combo Mayfair. If you need to go one shade darker to see a little more, because I am pretty fair. I would never reach for this. It doesn't even look like anything, but it does kind of plump the lips. There's a little bit of a tingle, but not like crazy. It feels like an elevated tingle, honestly. It feels like a high-end plumping lip oil. I want to talk about this candle. Okay, talking about high-end, I love Bath & Body Works candles. I am not above them. I think they're very expensive. I like the throw, whatever the candle girlies say. But this one here, this is Sun Washed Santal. Is that how you say that? Santal? Anyway, it smells like such a high-end candle. Like, I cannot explain it to you. It is so fresh but woodsy, and it just lights my home up with the scent of like cozy luxury, but also it's perfect for summer. It's not so warm that you go, ooh, is that a fall candle you're burning, girl? Ooh, get that pumpkin spice out of here. It is June. It is the perfect summer warmth scent, and it just smells so high-end. I love it. The face wash, and I am almost out. Nobody panic. This is the Outset Gentle Micellar. Oh my god, there's makeup all over it. The Outset Gentle Micellar Antioxidant Cleanser. I have been loving the Outset's skincare products. It's made for sensitive skin. I have extremely sensitive skin. I have an autoimmune disease. Like, it is so hard for me to find skincare products that don't just wreck my skin. Okay, I wish I could be a skincare girly just trying a bunch of stuff without just absolutely destroying my skin, like especially vitamin C. I cannot wear vitamin C serums. I don't know what the heck, but it just destroys my face. Back to the face wash. I will use a cleansing oil. I love the Shiseido cleansing oil, which I've been using for months and months and months, but then I will go in with the Gentle Micellar cleanser, and you can use this by itself. It removes everything. It's a wonderful lightweight cleanser for my body. I have been loving, and I'm almost out. Ugh. The Rare Beauty, the scent, it smells to me like the color purple, like this type of purpley. If I could tell you what this color smells like, it would smell like this. This is Rare Beauty, what is it called? Fine Comfort Bouncy Body Cream. This is the new scent, the Awaken Confidence. It launched a few months ago. I love it. It's so, the texture of it really is very unique. Like, it is very, I know that looks disgusting, but it's very bouncy. It's not even like moussey. It's just very, very lightweight, but very moisturizing. I don't know how Selena did this, but I just absolutely love this body cream. And you can reapply it throughout the day. It's never too much. You don't feel dry. You just feel perfectly moisturized without feeling sticky and sweaty. It's the perfect moisturizer for summer. For hair, you guys know I love hair products. You know I love a good pomade. You know I love a good slick. I was in dance for years and years. I was a ballerina. I love a good slick bun. Just recently tried this. This is now one of my favorite pomades I've ever tried. I barely have to use any hairspray, but it's not crunchy and it's not. This is the Kerastase Genesis creatine. Yeah, creatine instant thickening molding clay for weakened hair prone to thinning, which you guys know I have been talking about that recently. I will apply this all throughout my hair. And it's my favorite Kerastase scent. The Genesis line, it smells so good. It smells so, so good. This is it. If you have thinning hair, it's hard for you to wear a bun or whatever, this is it, y'all. This is the one. This is your girl. It's perfect. It holds in place all day, smells amazing. My battery's dying. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Everything is in the info box below. Follow me on Instagram at I'm Mallory Brooke. I love a classic favorites, and I hope you did too. Goodbye, you guys.